Faster on the beat, let's get it.
Alright, it's your boy Brandless back at it again. Today I'm excited to showcase my round one out of game Layton gaming locals. It was like 1 week ago. Uh, um, Shout out to Ginger Kyle, man. I love you, man. Such a great guy, man. Here he's searching. Um, I think he won the dash roll, so he made me win first. That's what you should do against Shanks when you're playing Teach. In the past, I was doing a strategy that it was working for me, but it was a strategy where I just go for life and I ignore their searchers, ignore their board the whole time. But now, Teach's lists are playing less searchers, so it's good just to get out of the board so they don't get that free value every turn. I know they have to pay a Dawn, and that was my mindset before. And before I used to have a more rush cards in my deck, so that's why you play Rogers and things like that. So that's why I caught it. I mean, I'm going for the searchers now. So here I think at top deck I rush Luffy. That is amazing. I'm going 5 alive. He takes it. Then I'm gonna go 7 alive. And that was a really good card at top deck. He was smart. He played the blocker just to defend his life. And that was really good for him, but he lost a 2K in the process. And Teachers doesn't have a lot of 2Ks. So recently, because after I went undefeated, in this tournament, I went to another tournament and I finished X and 2, and unfortunately I finished like 11th. So I have a rule where if I don't top, I switch decks. So I decided to play. Let's see what he's gonna do. Searching. He's playing on Q. He's paying, yeah, because he should have 6 tons, so he paid 5, and yeah, it was really good for him. Yep, it was really good for him. He's going 5 alive. I'm gonna do late abilities. That was a really good turn for him. So here are my 7 dons. I'm thinking what to do. So right now I'm playing Teach. I went to, because after this, it was 2 Saturdays ago. I Layton. I won defeated. It was blessed. So I can wait for you to show you all the rounds, so you guys see how your boy Brandless did. So here I'm playing Yasup. I'm making my latest 6K, and still have 2 done. So I'm going 8 to 6. He draws a card, but I need to slow down that combo because it's just too good for him. Because now he can play like a Laboon. Then he already has a -3 on board. You see, now he plays that, and now he's doing a little. Okay, there you go. No, he's doing the searching. He adds that. Let's see what he does next. He goes 5 alive. I'm a 6K leader, and then he passes. So he didn't do lead ability, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. I want to go back real quick, guys, to make sure he didn't do lead ability. It's really important. So here, yeah, clear the board. I'm sorry for going back, but it's good. The goal for this type of videos is for all of us to get better, to learn. And I think I just want to make sure I didn't make a misplay. I killed it. He's playing that for 7, playing that for 1. He's doing this stage. He's searching top 3. He gets the 2K. He goes 5 alive. I'm a 6K lead. I'm okay, and then he passes. Okay, so we are Gucci now. We're good. I just wanted to make sure because I'm pretty sure I did something the next turn. He's like, no, but I did a little bit. I know you didn't. So it's good to always look back. I'm pretty sure he's gonna watch this game. Shout out to you, my brother. It's always a pleasure playing with you. An honor. Here, if he would have done that, it would be if we would have game out plays, I probably was just gonna play the Temdra Shanks just because. But at that point, he would have been in a good state. But let's see here. I can also kill it with my Divine. But that's gonna cost me like almost my whole turn. I can do that maybe and swing big alive. He only has like 3 cards in hand, so that's not the worst for me. But let's see what we do here, chat. Because the advantage is that I have 9 dons. Let's see what we do here. I don't remember what I do here. I think I minus his. I think I kill the blocker and swing alive. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm debating, guys, because every decision matters. I would love to have a freaking rush in my hand right now. I'm like, I'm gonna play dragon. I'm gonna swing 6, 6, and 9. Well, yeah, you play 8, play dragon, keep 2 rested dons to maybe my leader, and go like I would go 6, then 7 and 9. No, I'm tripping. I would go 7, 7, and 9, but we don't have it. He would have a lot of cards advantage, but now I would have a decent board. I would have put a lot of pressure, and then I can close the games with my rush Shanks or Rogers potentially, because that's what you want to do against this deck. You want to rush them down and make them uncomfortable. That's why even in this meta, when you see different, because you see it once in a while, people playing Shanks on the sim or like in tournaments. I follow at different pages on Instagram where I see like, oh look, a Shank in this format, really nice to see. And I'm always doing research to get ideas to keep getting better with the deck. And I'm telling him, you didn't get it on place, and because I know you did little ability. I killed the dog Q, and then you did the stage. So here I'm just making sure I'm explaining him. That's what is really good, to keep track of what you're doing, because we all can make a mistake. I'm pretty sure he played maybe too quick the previous turn and he forgot to do it, but it's fine. It can happen. So, killing the blocker is still really good for me because I can go double 6, and that's not bad for me. And the next turn, if he puts pressure on my life, that's fine. I get card advantage. So I'm going 6 and 6. So the reason I mentioned that right now I'm playing Teach is because I learned that against Teach, 6k attacks are really good because they don't run a lot of 2ks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I'm not saying that's the biggest thing ever, but it's good to play those different leaders because you know that and until like that like 6 is you're asking for 2ks, and Teach they don't play a lot of 2ks, but like playing the deck yourself, you get to just learn so many things. You see what I'm saying? So here's going. He negated my late ability. He passes. I'm super surprised that he didn't swing there because I don't have late ability. He negated it. But maybe he doesn't want to give me the card advantage because right now he doesn't have a lot of cards. So here, guys, is super scary because, and again, he negated my own plays, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did that. That's why you see that. I'm pretty sure he did. But keep that in mind, guys. When you play against Teach, like if you can afford going a lot of 6s, that's gonna be really good for you in the long run. But Teach is super scary. I'm learning the deck. I'm getting used to it. I only played 1 tournament so far. I finished 3-2, but I was blessed to have good tiebreakers, and I finished because I lost to the undefeated and I lost to like the 3rd place player, and one of the players that I beat finished like 4th, so that really helped me, and I was blessed. And man, I really love it because it's like I have a Yu-Gi-Oh background, so it reminds me of like combo decks and things like that. And it was just so good. As you can see, he's searching every turn with the stage. Every card he plays for the most part replaces himself, and that's kind of so refreshing. It's so different when I'm used to play. So I'm looking at the trash. I'm thinking, guys, it's okay to take sometimes a little bit of time. Of course, don't slow play. Don't take forever. But I don't have rush. If I would have rush in my hand, trust me, I'm playing the rush real quick. But because I don't have a rusher, I need to be mindful what I do, and I don't have on place, if I'm not mistaken. So here, like I'm being really mindful. But even if I don't have on place, I can go 5, 6 alive, and I'm going 6 alive because I'm asking for a 2k. That's really good for me. And then I can be like, I don't think this is the worst going 5 alive here because he can block for free, But what about if I have the rush Shanks? And maybe he's overthinking and like, you see what I'm saying? That's what you want. That's why I'm poking. I like, and he takes it. I'm like, this is really good for me. You know, he definitely should have blocked there because I had no more attackers. But yeah, I don't have him plays, but I can still play my a 10k for 6 dons. Come on, that is insane. And now I can play also the Uta for 2 dons. That's kind of really good for me. And guys, I always say this with the homies, like I wish Divine could have defend your board because it would have been insane. Like Shanks would have been, yeah, he's searching. Shanks would have been a tier 1 deck right now if you can defend your board with Divine. I'm no capping. I'm being for real. So here, he's not getting my little ability, I believe so. He's going 5 alive. I have to take. He's going 80 here, and I drew a Divine. And like I said, I'm right now starving for rush cards. And I played 3 10 drops, Shanks rush, and I played 2 dragons. And I top deck a dragon. I'm like, woo, God has heard my praise, and I'm excited, and I'm like, okay, this is getting. I mean, I have 4 attacks. He doesn't have a lot of cards advantage. I don't think here you go for the characters in his board, because if you go for the teach rested, he's gonna get a card from trash. He can choose replace the next turn. He can get a Jesus that he needs. He can get like cards that he really needs. He can get a 5-drop Kuzan, play that card, pass turn, then play, or like just bring a Jesus, and that Jesus is really scary. But here I'm being mindful because he has 2 blockers, and I want to see what sequence I'm gonna do. And I'm pretty sure he negated his mount. I don't remember if he negated his mount. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention when if he's discarding or not. But he takes the 6. I know if I attach the Dawn, I don't think he did because he doesn't. I didn't put the thing there. But let's see. So I'm playing dragon. Yeah. He didn't do it because he doesn't have a lot of cards. And here I gotta do the right math, and I think I'm gonna go 8 9 9. I'm asking for 2Ks, 1Ks. You know, it's just too many resources. So let's see what we do here. I'm being really mindful. Going 8 alive. He blocks. I think I should go 8 again if he blocks, because he's telling me he doesn't have cards to block it. But I'm like, I'm going 9. I'm putting pressure. And then I go 9 again. So now I'm having a 0 life. He has a nasty board. But the problem is, if he plays another 10 drop, I mean, he's in a good spot, chat. Let me tell you why. He can swing my board, clear my whole board. Now he's doing stage. He can clear my whole board with the 12 drops, play another 10 drop, and freeze my last character. And that's scary. But I'm healthy. And if I freaking top deck, I think a 10 drop would be so nice earlier, but it's fine. It happens. It's part of the game. So it's going 8 to 6. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I gotta let it die. But here, like, maybe he doesn't have the 10 drop, and that can give me a really good opening, because if he doesn't have another 10 drop, there you go. He's just playing blockers. If he doesn't have a 10 drop, it's really hard for him to like. It's really hard for him to because he would be in a great spot if he goes 8 to 6 dead, 12 to 8 dead, 12 to 9. If I can defend 12 to 9, I can win the game. But I don't think I had enough counters. So here's going all in one of here. I'm like, okay, you got it, brother. I only have 2 1Ks, right, chat? Let's see. Yeah, only 2 1Ks. Like, it's scary. It's scary. It's just scary. You know, if he would have another 10 drop here, he would be in an amazing spot. Even with me seeing the Rush Luffy, the Dragon, yeah, I missed like the 10 drop, but I'm still playing big characters. So here, I top deck a 2K that I desperately needed it. I'm still healthy, but he has 3 blockers. And I'm thinking, I have no rush in my hand. I'm reading that blocker because can I kill it? That's the problem. Can I kill it? That's my concern. So I pay 6. I do divine. I killed it. And I'm like, I'm going 9 alive. You know, 9, 9, 10. Even if he survive, you know, I'm healthy, and if I can see like a 10 drop Shanks rush, it would be really helpful. It would be like better just to rush, keep rushing, because for him to GG is my brother. For him to clear my board, he needs to put those blockers sideways. And if I top deck a rusher, it could be over. That's like he really needed it a third 10 drop in a row, and he probably would have won the game, because at that point he clears my board every turn, keeps 2 blockers active. I'm not playing Rogers right now, or at that moment, and it would be really good for him. But I think it's a 50-50 matchup. If I see Rush, if I don't see Rush, I think Teach has the advantage. I hope you guys learn something. Just try to rush them down. Try to make them uncomfortable. Guys, go check out the deck profile. It's already on the channel. It's been going crazy. Thank you so much for that support. And this was round 2. There's 3 more rounds to go. And remember, the later rounds is usually the better games, in the sense where like you're playing probably more. So we have, let me tell you why it's going to be insane. It's going to be against Purple Luffy. I'm going to play against UP and UP. So guys, make sure you subscribe, like, turn on the bell, so you don't miss that. And like, again, the deck profile is already out. Go check it out. Changes, like I said on the video. And now looking at this gameplay, cards that I would like to maybe play in the future when I pick up Shanks again, it will be the 1 cost Yasab to make the 6 when you're facing against when you're facing 6k leaders. You have like, you can always poke with the if you have a Yasab, you can always give a rested down to one of your characters or your leader. So you just attach, you play your curve, attach 1 down, go for 6, and you're asking for card advantage, you know, and that's really important in the long run. And also, I was gonna say another card, maybe taking 1 Rogers. I don't think that's the worst. I think you can play 2 of the Rush Shanks and take 1 Rogers. A lot of people, they know that Shanks has been cutting Rogers, and if you can just rush your opponent down, put a lot of pressure, and put in a 0, I don't think there's a lot of cards in the meta right now that can play around playing a Rogers going 13, you know. And if you have a board, remember, if you have 0 life with your opponent and you play that Rogers and you have a board, every attack you do, they need to use their hand to survive. So keep that in mind, and that's another card that I might think about the future. But guys, I love you. So don't forget, subscribe, comment, like, share, like I say, and check our description, guys, when you can join our Discord, and also you can support us through TCG. We have a TCG affiliated link. If you just use it and buy your cards through our link, it will really help us in for the future, and for everything, for all the dreams that we have and all the things that we want to do for you guys and the community. So I love you guys. Take care. GG's. I love it. I love it.